Hey, welcome back. Jack Arnold here with Arnold Electric, and today's video is about why you need to replace your Federal Pacific panel inside your house, okay? So Federal Pacific panels have been recalled. They're a fire hazard. You can't find replacement breakers for them anymore, and they're like, even if an electrician had some spare breakers laying around, it's not recommended. I mean, they've been recalled, and they're super difficult to service. So you're going to watch me do a little walkthrough and see what it would be like to try and service one of these panels. And then there's some deficiencies that are a little hard to see, and we're going to get some close-ups of that. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to try popping one of these 2-pole breakers out. Okay, so this is a 50 amp breaker. You might have a stove or range on here. So just gonna okay. I don't think I've ever taken a Federal Pacific breaker out because we're always replacing these panels, but that was extremely difficult, and I scraped up my wrist doing it. So this isn't made up here, but let's take a little closer look at the bus detail here. So I got my handy dandy pointer, which is a Klein screwdriver insulated. This panel's off and it's de-energized, but you can see the bus details here is all black and burnt up, and that's something you're not able to see with the naked eye when the panel cover's on. Homeowners don't realize that. But if we take a look here at the top of we take a look at these lugs here, they're all corroded and patinaed. Corrosion is a killer in an electrical system. Now, there's something else here that's real subtle. Although it's subtle and small, it could have a very huge negative impact on your electrical system. So let's take a closer look at that here. So this right here, this screw right here attaches this neutral bar to the frame of your panel, bonding the ground and the neutral together. Your neutral is your grounded conductor, but you can see this screw loosened up over time, and there was current going through there to ground, and this piece of metal got warm from the electricity arcing, and you can see that some of the metal is rubbed off on there. Okay, so now I can kind of trace it back to what pipe it went up back in the day. But if you kind of take a look here at the top of the panel here, you can see more arcing and burn marks here. And then it's kind of difficult to see on the inside of the panel, but you can see the same thing. So there was a loose connection on this metal connector here that was in here. There was a loose connection on that screw down here that caused the arcing on the top of where that connector was and where the screw was. Okay, so this panel's well beyond 25 years old. It's been recalled. It's a fire hazard. It's almost impossible to service, and it's not recommended to service because it's been recalled. So if you have a Federal Pacific panel in your house, and although things may be working, they're not working the way that they should, and you need to get rid of that panel and put a new circuit breaker panel in there today. Thanks for tuning in. Jack with Arnold Electric. Check us out at arnoldelectric.com.